It's like 4:15. This is after class. I'm done studying. I'm not gonna study anymore. Let me not do that. Hey friends, my name is Anissa and welcome to Anissa's Desk. Good morning, good people. It's not actually morning, it's like afternoon here. Thanks for tuning in, thank you for watching. This video is gonna be what it's like for a first year medical student throughout my day. What? So basically I'm gonna give you guys a full time frame of what I do in a full day. And a lot of people are like, there's no way you can be that busy. A lot of people are like, you so hard to get in contact with. I am, but I'm gonna show you why. Because I have class all day and then I have to study at the end of the day when I'm tired, when I've already put in so much energy throughout the day, which I'm working on a better routine to take full advantage of that. That's gonna be in another video. But right now I'm gonna show you a full day. This was back in January, it's April now. So this is one of my full days. We had, I want to say, multiple lectures for physiology in this one day, and we also had histology. But I'm only going to show you guys one lecture just to keep the video short. I'm trying to let go of perfection, so this is why you guys get no makeup. This is just me. Twist still in. This is not the final hairdo. The final hairdo is when you take the twist out and yeah, okay. That's natural hair stuff. Since I have so little time for myself and I want to make everything as easy as possible, I do these twists and I just keep them in as long as I can until it's time to get dressed up for like date night with Bae or any other specific event that I need to actually dress up for. This one I'll take it down and it'll look something like this. Yeah, so again, this is a full, like, what it's like to go to medical school. I am in Mississippi, so there's only one allopathic medical school here, so you can look it up and find out which one. I don't want to mention it, I'm not sure about copyright issues or whatever, so I'm just not gonna put it in there. And so I go there and we have to park so far. You're gonna see I have to take a shuttle to get to my car and to get from my car. I think this specific day I walked up. But without further ado, there you go. Alright guys, so usually I'm heading out of the door by 9 o'clock in the morning. This is when I was living at my previous location. It was about 20 or 30 minutes away from school, so I had to get out pretty early in order to get to class on time. Now I live closer, so I don't have to leave so early. Usually by 9:30 I was there and walking from the parking lot. So I was walking on my way to school. That parking lot is so far that I have to take the shuttle, but I also wanted to walk so that you guys could get the full effect. Sorry for the shaky filming. This particular day I was walking with my friend and we were talking a little bit and I was trying to record, but I was also a little distracted, so yeah, sorry about that. But we have to walk to class. Now my school it's not even in this view, but the building that I'm going to is pretty far. We have to walk across a really busy street to get across the street to school. You guys, it actually snowed in Mississippi this day, and snow usually does not stick in Mississippi. Right now it's 9:45. Class starts at 10. And this is our lecture hall. Hey, thank you. At this point, I had gotten to class early enough to go do my favorite thing, and that is get a cup of tea. So this is our student lounge. We usually have free coffee in there as well, but this particular day I wanted some tea. And I love these tea bags. They come with quotes. So I'll get tea and I'll head back to class. So it's 10 now and lecture has begun. And in class, I usually take notes on my iPad. It's sitting on a stand that I bought from Amazon. You can also look up any type of stand that you would like on Amazon. I use this stand for my laptop and for my iPad. I'm thinking about getting a second one for my laptop to keep at home. So I'll have my water and my tea handy while I'm taking lecture notes because I want to stay hydrated, and tea is my favorite thing to do because it's a little comforting to have during class, especially when it starts getting intimidating. So you see I'm taking notes, and you can't see what program I'm using, but in this particular video I was using OneNote. OneNote is free on the iPad. You can also have it on your computer. It syncs over the internet, so if you have it automatically syncing, it will run your battery down a little bit. But the good thing about my iPad Pro is that battery lasts a pretty long time. So I usually don't have to charge it too often, but I would use OneNote in this particular video. I would basically do a PowerPoint printout of the lecture notes that the teacher sends, and I'll attach it to my OneNote, and it'll be like 6 slides to a page. I'll take notes either under the slide or beside the slide. I'll highlight, and I'll even add a picture as an example for you guys to see here. I used to record lectures, but I stopped doing that because I found that recording lectures made me pay less attention, so I stopped doing it. And we do have podcasts for our class, so we can go online and catch up if we would like, but I stopped recording and depending on the podcast because I found that my notes were not as good, so I depended on myself paying attention. And currently, like I said, I recorded this video in January. Currently, I've been using Notability to take notes, and I'll also include an example of that. Don't mind my chicken scratch handwriting, but I'm going back and forth between the two, trying to figure out which one will be my exact go-to for taking notes during lecture. So now it is, you guessed it, lunchtime. At this point, I had already brought my food downstairs to heat up, but I forgot my camera, so I went back to get it. So I'm headed downstairs back to the lounge, same lounge from this morning, to get my food out of the microwave. And I had a microwavable. I am a full-time student on a budget. Microwavables are affordable. So at this point, I'm headed to my spot where I'm gonna eat. And usually I'll eat in the classroom, but this day was beautiful, so I sat outside. And usually I'll watch Netflix while I'm eating lunch. That's like my break time. I don't usually like to go to lecture lunches, so I'll watch TV and I'll eat lunch. By this time, it's time to go back to lecture, and we had class for this day until about 5 o'clock. And so by this time, I was a little tired from eating and being up all day or whatever, but you have to push through. I got some more tea after lunch, and I'm back in class, back with my iPad Pro. Usually if I'm too tired after lunch, I'll go get one of those free cups of coffee, or we also have a Starbucks downstairs, so I'll go and get some of that coffee or something just to pep me up a little bit. This time I was a little tired, so I took the shuttle to get back to my car. It's about 5:30. Traffic tends to get a little hectic around this time, so it took me a moment to get home. And again, this was when I lived further, so it took a little while. And that's the end of my day. All right, so that's it. That's what my day was like. We had lecture again from about 10 to 5. Now this day started at 10 o'clock a.m., which is one of our later start days. We do have days that go from 8 to 5, or that go from 8 to 3, 9 to 3, something like that. But this day specifically went from 10 to 5. It even started to get dark by the time I was leaving school. I had an hour of a lunch break. I showed you guys like the tail end of my lunch break. So I usually, like I said, watch Netflix or something like that. And I live in a completely different spot now, so it's completely different now. I'll do an updated one soon, so be checking on it. Almost at the end of first year. I made it. I'm almost a second year. So excited, guys. Looking forward to making more videos. Tune in next time.